Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Diana Voinova, and I will be commentating today the NBL Division 1 action with Julius Josephs with me. We're just about to start the game between Team Jolly Cavaliers and Westminster Warriors. The starting lineup for both teams. For the home side, we have number 0 Rex, number 1 McLemore, number 7 Freckleton, number 12 Johnson, and number 25 Silla. For the visitors from Westminster Warriors, we have number 5 Rondo, number 8 Khalil, number 9 Johnson, number 10 Olise, and number 12 Hitchman.
Thank you, Diana. It's promising to be a great game today. A lot of familiar faces to myself. I personally played with Martel McLemore when he first came into the country with Surrey Heat. Now he's been with Thames Valley, and he's been on the rise, basically going from Division 4 all the way to Division 1. So he's led the team all the way here, and he's still leading the team today.
Great. We have back in action number 25 Silla, who missed last week's game, and it was a big absent for the Cavaliers. So we just first 2 points for number 0 Rex, and currently Westminster Warriors with the first attack.
Okay, that's Guy Rundle with the shot, rebound Thames Valley. Nice fast break, sees the lane, comes in for 2. It's good.
Easy layup for Tyler Johnson. Just a quick run through. Currently, Westminster Warrior number 11 in the league, and Team Jolly Cavaliers 5th in the league. So it will be an interesting game. We'll see.
Yep, definitely. The league has been really competitive this year going forward. A lot of good quality teams. We have a foul before the shot.
Yeah. They're very dangerous in open court. When they get steals, they're a very fast team, and they convert. Let's see if they can make this one count. Tyler Johnson's been impressive this season as well. Very good. He's been a key for Cavaliers' success. And here we go, Freckleton with his first 3. It will be dangerous if this young man gets going. He's just so dangerous from 3-point range.
Yep, another good young promising player. He's spent some time in the Pro League with London Lions, and now it's great to see him doing such a fantastic job in Division 1.
Absolutely. And
we have a no call. Warriors ball up to the captain and coach. John Jay swings it out.
Let's see, and their first points. First points for Westminster Warriors. Great shot from Martel. Great shot.
They've just given him way too much space.
I agree. You don't want him to shoot the 3. Seems like Westminster still trying to get themselves together. Let's see if this is another rebound for Eman Rex.
That was Justin Hitchman. He's been having a really good season so far for the Warriors.
Let's see. It's interesting defense from the Cavaliers. Did not expect to see that. All the games that I've seen so far for Cleveland, for the Cavaliers, they have struggled to get stops. So it will be they don't struggle to score points. It's their defense that's been the problem this season. So it will be interesting to see how they do today.
Yeah, early on it's been quite an offensive mindset for both teams. We haven't seen great defense so far. Hopefully we'll see a bit of both to make it a very interesting game.
Nice drive, great take.
You get Justin on his left hand, it is going to be a problem for you because his left hand is very strong, big strong body, big athletic guy. Okay, good defense. They're talking to communicate.
Go to the basket. Nice easy layup for Martel McLemore. Pull up jump shot, not good. Rebound, Ball will stay with Thames Valley. Full court pressure. See if this has any result. Nope. Quick transition. And Freckleton will go to the line for 2.
It's nice that he stayed aggressive, even though he's receiving that full court pressure. He's still stayed aggressive, and it's been rewarded with 2 shots at the free throw line.
Absolutely. First substitution for the Warriors. Number 14 will come into the game.
Okay, first one's good. One more to come. 4 minutes into the first half. 6-point lead for the Cavaliers.
2 for 2. Warriors look to push the ball quickly.
Straight in with a 3. He's missed it.
It's a good shot.
Martel pushing the ball. Still got the ball. Nice turn, quick move. Kicks it out.
Yes, and Johnson with the 3-point, 10-point lead early in the game for the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers just executing a little bit better on the first and secondary fast breaks. I think that's what's leading to the early lead at this point.
Let's see if the Warriors can answer here. Nice strong take and great finish. Great finish. Really like how he adjusted his body in the air. That's really good against a taller defender.
Definitely, we see John Jay just kind of taking matters into his own hand. His team's down. He's the captain. He's the coach. So just trying to lead the way.
I think we'll see first time out here by the Warriors. They need to talk it through.
Okay, same lineup for the Warriors, come back out, and for Thames Valley, no changes been made.
With just under 5 minutes to play in the first quarter here at Uxbridge College.
Okay, that's a nice baseline shot by Tossin.
Let's see if here Cavaliers can answer. Nice pass to Freckleton. His attempt's no good. Westminster pushing the ball. Another jump shot, and he's good.
Okay, he's found himself a quick rhythm, yes. 2 quick shots. Changed the game a little bit, 6-point game now.
Nice pass by Martel, blocked, but Johnson got his own rebound and converted for 2 more points.
That's a nice hesitation, good strong drive.
Yes, and it will be number 0, Rex. He really struggles with fouls. He can't stay long on the court. He's been struggling all season with fouls, both offensive and defensive. So it will be interesting to see how he responds to this. And I think this is his first foul today. And
that's Walker at the line. It's good for the first shot.
Unfortunately, couldn't convert the second one, and Silla with the rebound, trying to organize.
Got a two-man game on the wing. Another wide open look. If you keep giving him that look, you're going to end up paying for it, I guarantee. McLemore doesn't miss too many of those.
Warriors really need to be aware of where he's on the court because, like you said, don't want to give him too much space. Oh, almost a steal. Cross court pass for the 3. Unfortunately, no good. Rebound for Rex. Pressure. Freckleton didn't see a lot of problem there. And Johnson with another 3.
That's great transition offense from the Thames Valley Cavaliers.
Nice shot, no good. McLemore with the rebound all the way, and an easy layup for McLemore.
McLemore goes to 9 points in the first quarter.
And we have a backcourt violation for the Warriors. Ball's going to go back to the Cavaliers.
So far, what's your initial observations in terms of comparing the two teams' styles?
I think just as we discussed, Cavaliers a lot more athletic, but being a lot more aggressive, and especially in transition, attacking the basket. They don't give the opportunity to Westminster Warriors to set up their defense. Where on the other end we have Westminster's been very half-court. They are letting the Cavaliers to set their defense, and they're struggling with that. They're not being very aggressive. They need to attack the basket a little bit more and stop settling for jump shots.
Definitely agree.
We had an interesting offensive foul here for the Warriors, and ball's going to go to Thames Valley. Let's see if they can extend their leads.
Okay, Michael Omari's checked in the game. A very good defensive player for Westminster Warriors. Hopefully he can add a bit more pace to get them back in the game at the moment. Down 14 points in the first quarter.
Just ball will go to, couldn't really, miscommunication here between the Warriors, and ball will go to the home side. Unfortunately.
That's good ball pressure, hopefully changing the game. Nice drive, kick out to John Jay. Brings it to Walker. Back to John Jay, back at the high post. Good strong drive.
This is what they need to do. They need to attack the basket if they want to be successful. Westminster, this is very good drive. See if he can convert.
Got Max about to check in the game. Toss-in taking a break. 1 minute 23 to go. We've got Joshua coming in.
And Johnson at the line for 2. It's no good. Short on the first try. One shot to come. Let's see. He's good with the second try. 28-15 for the Cavaliers.
2 baseline screens for Blaine coming off for the 3, just misses it. Can they control it?
Unfortunate here, unfortunate for number 14 Walker. He couldn't quite come up with the ball, lost control, and possession will go to Teams Valley. Nice play here. Unfortunately, Martel couldn't quite catch it in the air and got his shot blocked by Walker. Substitution for the Cavaliers, number 9 Mo Aiden will come in the game. He'll replace Tyler Johnson. You know, I think Hakeem Sila's been very quiet for the Cavaliers. He's usually one of the main scoring options. He's been very quiet. I don't know if this has anything to do with his recent injury. He's still trying to get back into...
Okay, here he is right now. Good strong take. Looks like maybe his rhythm's a little bit off. You know, when you get injured, little timeout, you need to get that rhythm back. Good strong move on the inside. Gets two shots that might get him going now. I mean, also, you know, when your team's doing well, you're up 15 in the first quarter, you just, you know, do what needs to be done. You don't need to do too much extra.
I agree.
Maybe later on in the game, you might get called on to provide a bit more scoring. But, you know, if you're winning, everybody's, you know, everything's going to plan, you know, just keep going with the flow.
Oh, absolutely. He missed both free throws. And Warriors looking to push the ball quickly. Oh, he should have shot that. I'm sorry. He should have went up with that.
And it was one of the few times we saw a good, strong, fast break, quick ball movement, and the shot didn't come. So that needs to change.
Absolutely.
You know, you've got the advantage, make good use of it, and at least get strong drive and see what happens.
You get that close to the basket, you have to go up. Let's see. Long 3, and it's good. What a shot by Walker.
Wow, they needed
Buzzer
that.
beater, yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Off the glass, the whip to the end of the first quarter. That's just what they needed as a pick-me-up. Hopefully, it might give them a little bit more momentum. We'll see, to make this game a little bit closer and a little bit more of an exciting game.
Absolutely, that was good.
Okay, starting the first quarter, we've got Michael inbounding the ball.
And Cavaliers back in zone. Open 3, couldn't convert. Offensive rebound and a putback by number 15, Omari.
Okay, that's the last 5 points for Warriors. Brings it to a 10-point game.
I think a bit of a miscommunication here.
A little bit stagnant on offense, on the offensive side.
Nice drive, blocking foul. I'm not sure I agree with this call, but
yeah, that's a tough one to call. I feel like he was there, but sometimes the offensive person gets the benefit of the doubt.
I agree. You know, as a post player, I always get that call when I step to help, and so I feel for that call. Oh. bit of miscommunication. Oh. I'm not sure if that was the plan. I'm not sure if that was the plan, but we'll go with the reverse layup for Johnson.
Yep. Cabinet's looking a little bit complacent on that play. Hopefully it won't carry over. Obviously, you know, you've got your foot on the gas, you've got to keep it down, otherwise you're going to let a team back into the game, which we don't want.
This is a common theme with them that I've seen over the season. When they get an early lead, they kind of come at like the game's won. So hopefully I'm wrong with this, but it's what I'm seeing so far into the game. Like you said, a bit complacent coming into the second quarter. They need to get back to the way they were playing the first. And a blocking foul against number 7, Freckleton, who will go to the bench, and McLemore back in the game.
I believe McLemore's, he's kind of needed out there just to bring the shape, a bit more experience, just to keep them on track in terms of what they need to be doing. You know, he didn't start that first quarter, the last minute and a half. The same energy, the same, you know, the focus wasn't there. Hopefully he can bring them back.
I absolutely agree. Meanwhile, we have number 15, Omari, at the line. He was one for 2. Offensive rebound. Unfortunately, couldn't convert. Another offensive rebound for the Warriors. And a nice drive. Unfortunately, couldn't convert, but tip by number 9, Johnson.
See, I mean, that's what happens when you're aggressive. You know, good things happen for you when you're aggressive. He went to the free throw line. He had another strong drive, and it resulted in an offensive rebound. His teammate was in a better position, and you know that's what's bringing them back in the game at the moment.
Absolutely. Here, Martel with another 3. This man is dangerous.
He's just too good. I truly believe he should be playing at the pro level. Still, he's got a lot more to offer at that level. I mean, he's happy and he's comfortable here, which is great, and he's made a home for himself. So I'm really pleased for him.
Meanwhile, we had a really easy drive to the basket. Nobody really stepped in to stop, and it was easy 2 points for Warriors. Martel's going to take the ball, and foul's called. He's going to go to the line for 2. We'll have substitutions coming in. Number 0, Rex, back in the game, and number 10, Charles Aqua-Davis, for first time in the game. There's another substitution for the Warriors. Number 7 is in the game.
That takes Martel McLemore to 14 points.
A full court pressure.
Tough pass to catch on the inside.
Absolutely agree. Let's see. Another foul. Interested in the foul count for both teams. Not many calls at the Warriors basket.
But I mean, part of that is down to the aggression. They do need to be more aggressive. Just like then, he just put his head down and said, "I'm getting to the basket, try and stop me." And he's been rewarded with 2 fouls. And as you learn as a player, you need to have that experience. If you're going to the basket and they know that referee's giving you calls, you've got to be aggressive and attack yourself.
Yes, I absolutely agree. As we discussed earlier, the Warriors need to be a bit more aggressive attacking the basket. And when they've done that, they've been successful. So I'm not sure why they're not doing it more. Good defense here. Nice steal by Martel McLemore. The fast break. Oh, unfortunately, Charles missed the dunk.
Just stepped out. That would have been pretty spectacular if he made it.
Definitely. A few weeks ago, he had a really, really impressive dunk. So I was waiting for it, but unfortunately couldn't quite get up there. Nice ball movement and leads to a wide open 3.
Just looking at the rotation, Thames Valley, it was good rotation on that. It was just a really good, well-executed play. The ball was moved to the extra person, and he knocked down the shot with Khalil. It was a great shot.
And another 3 for Martel.
Wow, he's on, what's that, 17 now, 16? It's going to be a long night for the Warriors.
If they keep giving him that much space.
Definitely, they got to make some adjustments.
Another foul against number 0. He needs to stay calm. He can't keep doing this and arguing with the refs. The refs already know him. He always argues, so he needs to stay calm when they call fouls, because quite frankly that was a foul. There's nothing to argue there.
And sometimes, you know, if a referee knows you're quite a volatile player, they just won't stand for any of it. And so it's up to you to control your emotions and basically play the game of basketball and just, you know, leave the referees out of it.
No, absolutely agree. He needs to mentally stay together and not allow himself to lose it. As you said, when the refs know you, it's really like even the smallest thing you say is going to go against you. The lead's down to 11 points, 6:22 to play. Let's see, they're doubling, I guess they're doubling Silla, so it's very hard to do anything for him.
And also it looks like Warriors have put one of their best defensive players on him, knowing that he is...
Tough shots. The foul on the rebound, and possession will stay with Thames Valley. Martel's.
McLemore feeling it right now, just missed that one. I wouldn't blame him, I'd have shot that one too. I probably would have shot one before that.
He currently has 19 points to his name. We still have a long way to go.
Good, nice take inside, good ball movement.
Absolutely, this is what the Warriors need more of.
Transition defense gave him the open shot. Unfortunately, he just came up a little bit short. But these are the type of miscommunications that are costing the Warriors at the moment.
Absolutely. Then 2 offensive rebounds. Nice backdoor cut. Unfortunately, his teammate couldn't see him. Nice pass here and an easy 2 for number 7, Max.
That was well set up by Khalil, but again, transition defense.
Oh, unfortunate, in and out here, layup, but the ball will remain with. And
takes his total to 21. Wow.
He's unstoppable right now.
He's making it look very easy as well. I mean, he's making it look very easy, taking everything in his stride. He's not panicked, he's not rushed. He's just going to work, and it's just a stroll in the park right now.
Yes. Meanwhile, had a really good, nice take, strong take by number 12, and which will lead to 2 free throws to come after the timeout.
Justin's at the line for 2. Just wanted to make a quick comment. This, it's a fantastic turnout. I barely see an empty seat in the whole sports hall. It's a great testament for the community coming out to support the Thames Valley Cavaliers today.
No, absolutely. They've been having a very good crowd at the games, which is really good to see the support they've been receiving.
Misses both free throws.
Rebound.
More with the ball. Again, at his own pace. That's great defense. Oh!
This is a bit of a...
It's Christmas.
Nice pass.
It's Christmas time. Just handed the ball right back to him. Here's a present. There you go. Take that. He's like, oh, thanks. Okay.
The nice find under the basket. Martel to Hakeem for an easy 2. And Kerry. That what the ref called? Not sure.
Wow. I thought that was a bit of contact on that one, but referees, as long as they're consistent in what they're doing, can't complain. Nice strong drive, nice wide open kick to McLemore, and it's
my God,
good.
He is 26 for McLemore. This is.
Now we have to talk about it's a possibility he might be outscoring the whole of the Warriors team. He's not far from it.
A strong take, couldn't convert. Charles pushing the ball for the Cavaliers, and an offensive foul. I think this is the right call. This, in my opinion, this is the right call.
Definitely. Well done to Guy Rundle, stepping in front, getting his feet set, taking the charge.
Freckleton back in the game for Cavaliers.
That's a great pass inside from Guy Rundle.
Nice drive, nice find for jump shot, unfortunately short. Offensive rebound for the Warriors. See if they can convert that. Oh, another offensive rebound.
There's a flop warning on the jump shot. Maybe kicked out his legs a little bit. It's an old trick in the book. Referee's not having it today. Coach John Jay back on the floor.
A bit surprised by the substitution, because I thought number 50 is playing really well for the Warriors. A bit surprised for that he came out of the game. Maybe the coach just want to give him a bit of a breather.
Yeah, definitely. He has made a huge impact and changed things a little bit for them.
Freckleton looking to set his team up. Trying to run Macklemore from a screen. Bit of an ISO for Silla, and easy to. He also makes it look really easy.
I was just about to say the same thing myself. That was really easy. He got to his spot, one dribble pull up, and it's good.
Nice defensive play. And nice hustle here. You know, when you have Hakeem and Martel playing at the level they are, Cavaliers really, really tough to beat because they're really making it hard for the Warriors right now. Playing outstanding basketball and leading their team.
Definitely. I've been really impressed with number 12, Taylor Johnson, as well. He's had a really good impact on the game as well. Just does what needs to be done. Nothing too extra, but he's a very strong, impactful player for them.
He's the type of player that does not do anything to hurt you. He's going to play and do the right things. He's a player that you want on the court. When you need a basket, he's going to give it to you. When you need something like creative, he's going to do it. He never does too much. So I agree with you.
100%, 100%.
1 second on the shot.
I don't think they saw that. I don't think they saw how long was left on the shot clock. Rookie mistake by the Cavaliers. Again, they're comfortable. 16 points up, 53 points already before the half. So, you know, they have a reason to be comfortable.
See if Warriors can make something happen right here. Bit struggling. I thought there was a bit of contact there. The nice finish by number 9, Johnson. So I think it was an N1, but the ref didn't call it. And another 3 from Tyler Johnson.
On cue, right? On cue. Wide open shot. Took his time and hit it.
Nice pass. Nice give and go. Actually, Johnson couldn't finish it.
Warriors getting a little bit frustrated, I would say, with the contact.
I agree, and another 3. Wow, and another 3 for the Cavaliers. It seems like they can't miss right now.
I mean, if you score 59 points in a half, that is great offense and bad defense. It's got to be a combination of both, I would say.
They're very comfortable right now, very comfortable.
Again, we had a one-on-one play here. On the other side, we're getting swings and fast breaks and open looks. Coach Banks letting his players know exactly what he wants.
He let everybody know. Oh, unfortunate. Oh. And this is going to be the first half done.
So we've got a 20-point lead. Warriors definitely need to regroup. I think they need to get some energy, a bit of spirit, I think, a bit of passion in terms of what they're doing. They're just kind of getting on with it and going through the motions right now. If you're 20 points down, you want to see a bit more fight.
Yes, absolutely. I agree, and I think they're struggling a bit with the height and athleticism of the Cavaliers. The couple calls down under the basket, they didn't go their way, but and I think that's really frustrating them, as we mentioned it earlier. So let's see if they can regroup and come back the second half.
We hope that they, you know, could make it a little bit more of a battle. Otherwise, you know, Martel could have 50 and it could be a 50-point blowout win. And, you know, we want to see something a little bit more interesting down the line, but we'll see. Okay, no changes to the Warriors starting lineup. Thames Valley had it relatively easy, I would say, the first half. Had it all in their stride. When you're up 20 at the half, it's a great sign.
Let's see if they're going to keep it up or if they're going to take it easy.
Third quarters are often very important times in basketball games. A lot changes based on, coach and instruction, changes in schemes, defensive assignments, intensity. So we'll see.
Travel code here against Silla.
Cavaliers out in the zone to start, just to throw them off, I think, something different. Always good to keep them on their toes. That's a tough shot. Tolson very well contested, rebound by McLemore, who was just absolutely fantastic in the first half. Good inside pass for CeeLo for two.
Nice. Another nice play. Now we keep talking about Martel offensively, but he's a great defensive player as well. And as you mentioned earlier, he's the person that sets the tone on that team, really gets them going. And a 3-point for Khalil. Just too easy.
Too easy. You got to throw maybe, think about sending an extra person his way, just
Absolutely.
to give him something different to look at.
I think there might have been a bit of trouble, but good to see them aggressive.
Definitely, that's what's needed.
Nice drive here. Stopped. Jump shot.
So the Warriors have dropped their last 5 games, so I would imagine the Christmas break would be a welcome break to try to regroup and get us change the momentum in terms of trying to get some wins and try to find their way back up the table.
No, absolutely. Sometimes it's what you need. Nice backdoor cut from Martel and another easy 2 from him. Well, he's 28 points. It'll be 30 points for Martel.
That's fantastic play. Drew the defender for the open shot.
And an offensive rebound for the Cavaliers. They'll try it again. Tyler driving, nice pass. Oh, I don't think Silla was expecting that, to be fair.
Tyler's the kind of person, you just want him on your team, as we said in the first half. He just does what needs to be done. He creates for his teammates, makes their life a lot easier as well. Fantastic, great all-round team player.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's 2 threes for Khalil in 3 minutes. That is a nice spark, and it's just what the Warriors need.
Nice split of the defense. Great play here. This is what the Warriors can't allow if they want to have a chance to come back into this game. You have a nice offensive play, but you have to get defensive stops. You can't allow that to happen, and it's just too easy. Nice contested shot, but again, good offense.
Likes that baseline, I think, that mid-range baseline. He's nailed quite a few of those today. He's got that down packed.
Oh wow, this is a bit of luck as well there. I think today, as we were saying, it's a day for the Cavaliers. They are not missing much. Oh.
So both teams trading baskets quite a lot to start the third quarter. That is not going to help Warriors at this point. Again, really high scoring, 72 points already.
As I mentioned, this is Thames Valley. They don't struggle to score. They have quite a lot of scorers on their team, and this is going to be a goaltender here. I agree with the call. he was late on the rotation, and it was a nice backdoor from Khalil. He's going to get another 2 points to his name. Unfortunately, Tyler lost his dribble, control over the ball, and Warriors to get an opportunity to cut the lead a bit more.
One of the very rare mistakes we've seen from Tyler today. He's had a solid game so far.
Absolutely, he has like 17 points. So I think the Warriors need to move a little bit more on offense. They're being a bit stagnant right now.
Everything it's really difficult to score when there's not enough ball movement, and it's just hard work when you have to graft and you have to go one-on-one rather than getting some ball movement, getting some open space, getting some open looks. Just makes your life a whole lot easier.
And in Cavaliers, they're so good in the open court. They push the ball so quickly, and they're getting really easy baskets at the other end. Still at the line, got it with his first try.
So Silo's up to 10 points, so he's been quiet but not quiet, I would say. You know, he's having a quiet game and maybe in terms of what he does, but you know, he's 10 points. He's made a really huge impact on the game.
I mean, when you have Martel scoring the way he is, and you don't really need anything else. Oh, nice save here. And this is what I'm talking about. They're just pushing the ball so quickly and bit of miscommunication. And another easy two.
At this point, would you believe Macklemore and Taylor have combined for 49 points, which is incredible.
Absolutely, yeah. They've been playing so good. Nice cut here. I would have called a foul, but that's just me. Defensive rebound. Good defensive play by the Cavaliers here. I think there was a bit of body contact on that drive from Johnson, but the refs seem to not be agreeing with me. And Rakoton short on his three-point attempt, and this is what we need to see more of them, pushing the ball, and an easy two.
Great screen by Tolson, unsung hero. He paved the way for Justin Hitchman to get a nice open look.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! Wow!
He is feeling it today.
I wonder what his career high must be. It's got to be maybe around the 50, 60 mark, I would say.
I was wondering the same thing. I was thinking, is he going to go for a career high today? I mean, if he stays in the game, if the coach keeps him in the game, he has a very good chance. He's shooting absolutely great today. Great shooting percentage.
And what's even better is his teammates are finding him, which is fantastic.
Absolutely.
You know, just really unselfish, looking for him, and, you know, getting great looks.
It's a bit of a miscommunication there. I'm not sure why Mo left Hitchman open, but made a wide open three. Joshua will try not offensive rebound.
We've got a push in the back from CeeLo. It's going to be Warriors ball. So who have you liked on the Warriors team so far, would you say?
So, to be fair, I've been impressed with number 12, Hitchman. I think he's one of the people who's been very aggressive for them and kind of keep them going. Number 15, who's had him going in the first half a little bit as well. I think I'm siding a little bit more with the post players, being a post player myself. But this is what they need to do, be aggressive. they have a tough matchup today, to be fair, with Hakeem underneath, very athletic, so for them it's very difficult to stop him.
And I mean, even just looking at the benches, the Warriors bench looks very young, very inexperienced. I'm not sure how many of those players will be able to come in and make a huge impact. We've seen maybe 2-3 guys come in off the bench, but it's not as deep and as solid as the Thames Valley Cavaliers bench.
No, absolutely, and Tyler with another 2-point blocked by Hakeem. He's just so good on the defensive end, you know, like if we say he doesn't need to score to have an impact on the game, and Tyler is just absolutely incredible today.
I like this guy. I am a fan. I am a huge fan of this guy in terms of what he's been able to do. Playing at his own pace, smart decisions, the basketball IQ hugely on display, and scoring at will, nice and easy at a high ratio.
So we have Tyler 7 out of 12 shooting. That's 58%. And Macklemore is he is shooting 70% field goal.
5 of 8 from 3 at 62%. Absolutely lighting them up today.
It seems like the whole Cavaliers team is having a good shooting day today.
At this point, it seems like almost make or break time for the Warriors. Very frustrated. You know, it's a 24-point game, 2 minutes left. It's either going to balloon to 30, or they could maybe fight their way back into it, get it into, you know, under 20, get it to 15 points, and then see if they can make a game of it. But the next, I would say, end of this quarter and the next 2 minutes in the next quarter, the last quarter is going to really be the tale in terms of how well they do. Again, Tyler, just having fun with it now. Just stay out there having the ball, just enjoying themselves.
No, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. They need to get defensive stops. They need to get it together on the defensive end and get some stops. I don't think they're struggling to score per se, but they can't get, it seems to have an answer for the Cavaliers. And Macklemore will get a breather. Not sure if he will be done for the day or if he will come back.
We need to see some more of him. I'm sorry. When you're having a game like this, you know, coach has got to let it all hang out and see what's to be. I mean, not to brag, I've had a couple professional games. I had 40 at the third quarter. Coach took me out, rested me in the fourth. Even now, I'm wondering maybe I could have, you know, done a little bit more and see what could have been. So, you know, let him play, let him reap the benefit from his performance today. Again, you know, the younger guys, they need to play, get some experience too. So from a developmental aspect as well. So there is that.
Absolutely. But from a fan perspective, I do agree with you. I would like to see him on the court. I want to see how far he can go today. And
fantastic
another
pass.
Absolutely. Oh, Charles couldn't convert, and let's see if the Warriors.
We have. It looks like he was knocked in the air. He's come down, jarred his knee. A little shaken up on the play.
Holding his knee. Hopefully he's all right and there's nothing serious. Just want to walk it off. But this is what the Warriors need more of. Being aggressive, attacking the basket, making the Cavaliers foul them, make them defend you.
Agreed.
Bit of a hesitation from Tyler. Oh, the shot down.
Definitely, I feel the game he's been having so far, definitely, that's got to go up. Same with Macklemore. Every time you touch it, at this point, it's just got to go up.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're having that kind of a night, go for it. Well, nice backdoor cut. He is just so smart. He knows so well where on the court to go. Absolutely fantastic.
Again, as we've mentioned numerous times, you know, IQ just full on display, just outsmarting the defender, making his life easy, easy basket, easy score. Been really impressed with the Thames Valley's execution today. They have executed their plays, they've got the ball where it needs to go, they've made the extra pass, they've passed it to the open shooters, and it's basically been the difference between the two teams. Warriors haven't executed as well, I would say. A little stagnant, a lot of one-on-one, a lot of post one-on-one plays. Really had to work for those baskets.
No, I agree. They're very unselfish. Passing the ball, rotating, finding the open person, getting the easy baskets. I'm not sure if they're a technical foul or a sportsmanlike. Oh no, they were just Cavaliers was just having a talk. And also I need to say the Warriors have missed quite a few free throws. That would have made a bit of a difference in the game, but they have missed quite a lot of free throws today. And when you're down like that, you really need every point you can get, so you can't afford to miss that many free throws.
Definitely agreed. We've seen a lot of missed free throws today, and just their focus hasn't been where it needs to be, especially playing a good team such as the Thames Valley. And these two teams have gone back a good few years. They battled it out in Division 2 as Thames Valley were coming through the leagues and ran into the Warriors, and they've played in a couple cup finals as well. So they're no strangers to each other, and it would have been nice to see the Warriors come out with a little bit more fight, a bit more intensity in terms of the game.
No, absolutely agree. A rare mistake here by Tyler, trying to be too unselfish, and a foul.
That's a good strong drive at this point. That's what needs to be done.
Absolutely.
Just put your head down, get to the basket and make something good happen, which he has, and hopefully he can knock down these 2 free throws as well.
Absolutely. And we have McLemore back in the game. Let's see if he can pick up where he left. Another miss at the line. They are 9 of 18 from the free throw line.
And that's just not going to get it done at this level at all, just from the foul line perspective.
Absolutely. Nice dish here, but Johnson couldn't quite catch the ball. Just a bit over 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. More with the ball by his teammate. Oh, just
happens to the best of us, you know. It happens to the best of us. Front rim and bounced up and got stuck.
And the Warriors will have the last possession. See if they're gonna wait shot clock or if they're gonna go for a quick one. Seems like they're gonna wait.
They're in the horn set, comes off. John Day's gone to the mid post.
Oh.
And we've got a steal on the play, or a foul before.
The thing is, it's a foul, and Johnson's gonna go to the line. 2. Let's see if he can convert those. I mean, they missed 12 free throws so far. That would have been quite a difference in the game.
Definitely. And as a team, you want to be shooting somewhere between a 75 and 80% mark on the free throw line, especially at this level.
Absolutely. 2 for 2 for Johnson. 2 seconds. Let's see.
Oh, wow. I mean, the night that Matt's having, I'm surprised he didn't make that.
Didn't go in.
I'm a little bit disappointed in him for missing that one from the halfway line. I mean, you know.
just about to go into the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers are leading by 22 points. Let's see what the Warriors have to say in the final 10 minutes to play.
I mean, as a player and a former Warrior myself, I'm not happy with their body language even at this point. And they, you know, yes, you're down, but you play till the final whistle. And that's what I've learned, just to keep playing and keep fighting, and it's just to have no quit.
No, absolutely. You have to play until the end. And yeah, you might lose the game, but at least try to get it. Nice offensive rebound, nice. And an opportunity for a three-point play.
To be fair, that play looked a little bit better. There was a lot more energy, a lot more movement. The ball moved well, and they got something constructive out of it, which is an and one and a trip to the free throw line.
Let's see if he can convert.
Manages to complete the three-point play. Full court defense, which is what you'd want from a team that's down big. Don't leave that man open.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! They were lucky there.
So lucky.
They were lucky there.
There's one person you don't leave open.
Oh my! And he almost got the offensive rebound as well. He is just all over, like everywhere today. Turnover by the turnover by the Cavaliers. Warriors had an opportunity for a fast break, but
as we were just discussing, McLemore's got 35 points. He's got 7 rebounds, 4 assists and 3 steals with an index of 41. Absolute monster day.
Absolutely, amazing numbers. And this is what you want to see from your leader on the team, on the court.
Good strong drive from Michael. He's had a good solid game today.
Absolutely, yeah. No,
I've been impressed with Michael today.
So I think he's the spark. Oh, what a pass and a block. What a pass there. Nice block. This is like,
that was looked like a little bit of a payback from the
I
other
think so
end.
too. I think he was not happy with the call at the other end and wanted to make him pay. But it will go against.
It was as clean as he could have made it, though, and it wasn't malicious. He was going for, went for the ball. Just a bit of contact afterwards, which he got called for the foul. So it was a clean play, but a foul. Nothing dirty in that.
Absolutely.
The Warriors are huddled up with Martel McLemore, just listening in, finding out what the latest is. Maybe they got some gossip going on.
We're having a chat by the looks of it.
Okay, Warriors have looked like some sort of zone.
Oh my God, this is what we're talking about. He's shaking his head. He knows they don't have an answer for him.
Just then, they left him open. I mean,
exactly.
They left him open. I mean, wow.
Just trading threes here. Now the Warriors need to focus on the defensive end.
I mean, find where he is at least. I mean, come on.
There have been occasions today that he's been completely open and nobody next to him. And again, like, I am speechless, absolutely speechless. Martel is just having so much fun out there, and the Warriors don't know how to answer it. And as you said, they don't even know where he is on the floor.
I mean, okay, if you're in a zone, that's fine. But you need to know where he is and shade towards his side. He has 41 points. So yeah, he's got 41 at the moment. He just hit the 2 threes.
Yes.
and you don't know where he is on the court.
Exactly. He does not need that much time to get the shot off, so I'm sure like why there's so much space on it. And another block. Impressive block here.
Okay, I was just looking to see if coach was going to pull him out there, and I was like, come on now. Come on, let him play now, let him play now. We could be looking at 50.
Oh, we have Tyler Johnson back in the game. And Silla as well, Hakeem Silla. Offensive rebound. Okay.
Referee, you kind of let them, come on, you got to let him play a little bit there, I think. It wasn't malicious. He went for the ball and got the ball. There wasn't any contact, I think.
I agree. They've let quite a few physical plays, so I think they should have kind of let that one go, but I think that right now the Cavaliers are just unstoppable. They have 95 points with 6.5 to go, and a nice drive by Johnson here, who's going to press full court.
I mean, when you look at it, it's a 16-point game, and it's better than what it's looked for the Warriors at this point. And so, you know, one push at this point, you never know, they could make it interesting.
I agree, and I think this is the intensity they needed coming out of halftime. They shouldn't have waited until the fourth quarter to start playing as aggressive as they're playing currently.
Completely agreed. It's about your urgency. You know, if you're down, you need to start playing with a bit of urgency. Don't leave it too late, then it's going to be at no result. But if you pick up that energy, pick up that intensity nice and early, then you could possibly change the game around and believe that you can do it as well. I'm not sure if the Warriors believe that they could do it.
I think that's a problem right now. I agree with you. I don't know if they believe that they can do it. Nice drive.
Good strong drive. Justin's been working hard inside. He has been going for it, going strong drives, working, rebounding, trying to fight inside. He has been putting on a pretty good performance for the Warriors.
Yes, I agree. I think Omari and Hitchman have been the kind of the sparks for the Warriors this game. They've been very aggressive. And again, Tyler to the basket. Finds his teammate wide open. Teammate blocked there. But the ball will stay with the Cavaliers.
I think the experience of Coach Banks is showing now. He knows that, you know, they've got the game in hand. It's kind of been going all their way, but he still needs to have his strongest players out there because, again, it is only a 17-point game.
No, absolutely.
And the way that the game's gone, it could change quite quickly. So he knows the game's not quite over, but he does still need to make sure they're focused and got their foot on the pedal.
No, absolutely. And just technical foul against number 9 Johnson. He was not happy with the last call that was made. Oh.
That would have been an interesting inbound play off the side of the backboard to somebody for a jump shot.
I think they were aware of the 1 second this time, but just Forgotten couldn't convert the pass.
Cavaliers to a 2-3 zone. Coach John Jay flashes inside, mishandled by number 7, swung out to Mr. Larty. Nice inside pass to Michael. Looked like an and one, but no call by the referee. That was a great pass.
See, again, I think the refs have missed a few calls. There was a bit of contact there. Oh. Oh. Fortunate.
Slight turnover. He got into his steps and he had to release it, and he saw the one that he wanted to pass it to was covered, so he tried to make the most of it, but unfortunately it resulted in a turnover. Cavaliers ball.
And Martel with the ball.
So David's checked into the game for the first time. I know David very well. He plays in one of my tournaments in the summer, called Ball Out 3x3. His team usually does really well.
I'm surprised he doesn't get more minutes, to be honest with you.
I mean, it is a pretty strong lineup to infiltrate. You have a really good, strong group, strong 7, I would say, strong 7-8 players. So, and you know, you play those 7-8 guys, and they're comfortable with each other. It is tough to infiltrate that group. So, all you can do is keep working, I would say, and at least he's getting an opportunity now, and just try and make the most of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Warriors timeout. 4:15 to play. Tyler Johnson will go to the line. He has 27 points to his name. What a solid game he has had today.
I mean, I can't say enough about this young man. First time I've seen him play, and I've been thoroughly impressed with his performance, his IQ, his passing, shooting, scoring ability. Everything's just been on point. So 4 minutes left, 17 points. It seems like a real challenge for the Warriors at this point. Going to need something close to a miracle, I would say, to get themselves back into this.
And I think they're really struggling with the zone. Oh, what a play! Reverse layup and an opportunity for three-point play.
Who was it again? It's the man Tyler Johnson.
You know, Martel and Tyler combined for 72 points out of the 101 points of the Cavaliers. This reminds me of yesterday's game between LA and Miami. LeBron James and Anthony Davis were absolutely unstoppable.
So the Clippers duo, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, they went for 88 as well. So true. It's all about duos at the moment, I would say.
And Tyler is going to go back to the line for 2 more.
If I was the Warriors, I might throw a triangle and 2, and just see what happens. You know, just something different.
At this point, they have to try something different.
Something different, I would say. Just cut those 2 off and then see if anyone else can beat them. Because if you're looking at 70 out of the 100 points that for the team scored, then you know. And, you know, a game is all about adjusting, and Warriors didn't make those adjustments, I would say, in terms of stopping those 2 throughout the game. And they paid for it, I would say, with being down big.
Nice block here by Hakeem. And see how quickly they just transition. Oh, unfortunate. And 2 more points for Martel McLemore. And the pass was from Tyler. Those 2 really play well together.
Definitely. And I mean, it's experience as well. They both have a great deal of experience and look for each other, and it's shown today.
No, absolutely.
Again, great ball movement. No weak side defense.
Yeah, finding the open man. I think Warriors have given up at this point.
I think it'd be about that time to get some of the youngsters out there to get them a good run out and
I agree.
You know,
I agree.
Regroup and look towards the next one, I'd say.
Nice strong move here.
Justin again inside with that left hand. It is really strong, really difficult to guard. He's played well for the Warriors.
I am surprised that the Warriors have not gone inside more in the game today. They've been very successful every time they've done it. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely speechless. This is, wow. Tyler and Martel, what a duo.
And you know what's impressive? When he's, you know, the game's over, he's got, what, 40 plus points. And he's still concentrating, knocking down those shots, you know, and he's still focused and he's still playing hard. And it's great to see. And it's impressive for the fans. I hope they can appreciate the performance.
They enjoy it, yes. They are witnessing. It's absolutely incredible. Anytime you can put 45 points on the board, it's just impressive. And I think this is going to be Tyler's timeout.
I don't think there'll be much of a debate for Player of the Week this week.
You know what? Between Tyler and Martel, I mean, Tyler's shooting's been Martel's shooting's been absolutely outstanding. So I probably will go with him for that. But Tyler has also had like a very good all-around game. So a tough one. A tough one.
Definitely. I think if there was a team of the week, like the top 5, they'll both be in it for sure.
Absolutely.
I think the referees have done a very good job. They've been consistent throughout, and when you don't have too much bickering at the refs, you know that when they're seen and not heard, that's when you know that they've done a good job throughout the day, I would say.
Absolutely. They've let him play. There were few calls I probably would argue with, but I mean, you can never have a perfect game, but I agree with you. They have been very good today, and they let both teams play, so which you want as a player. You want to be able to play, and you don't want constantly to stop the game. And
so McLemore's out, Tyler's still in, and 1 minute 47 to left. But on the bigger picture, how good do you think the Cavaliers could be this season?
You know, definitely, I think a Final Four. I've seen them play against some of the top teams in the league, the first, second teams in the table, and their problem is not putting points on the board. The problem is defense, especially when there is a big presence inside, on other teams. And I think they need to get a bit better defensively, and they have a chance to win it all.
Sounds good. And I think with the Warriors, the season's a lot about momentum, and if you lose a few games in a row, it comes down to just learning to win again and just having that confidence to go out there and believe that you can win a game. So again, as I said, the Christmas break will be a welcome break for them, and they can regroup and then see what happens.
No, absolutely. I think for them it will be just time to regroup and just kind of learn to play together and trust one another. I think that will be a key for them.
The Warriors are missing a couple players in Nathan Ashley and Arif Sampala. Both normally do contribute in terms of the matches, so maybe having those 2 extra players might have changed the story somewhat. Maybe, but I doubt it.
And you know, as I mentioned earlier, is that we've been talking about it. The free throws are the big problem as well. I mean, if you missed, they've shot 27 free throws and they've missed 13. And if you look at the scoreboard, if they would have made that, would have been a completely different game.
Definitely, and also, you know, you allowed the Cavs to score 112 points. Could be looking at maybe 115 to 120 by the end of the game. That's NBA score, not
absolutely.
NBL score. There's some good ball movement, good inside
nice
work by
rebound.
Michael.
I
These two had a bit of a history, I think. You know, one blocked one person clean and the other person blocked that person with a foul. I think, you know, they've been competing hard going at each other. So referee just settling them down, just, you know, keep it within the rules of the game and go out there and play. It seems like they're having a good little chat on the way back to the game. So it seems as all is well and they'll be fine. Good extra pass. He thought about it. He caught the ball and then was like, well, what am I going to do?
He needs to be more decisive.
Definitely.
A bit more decisive. I think here a bit bailed by the ref, if I have to be honest. I would have called the jump ball.
The Warriors bringing in a couple of the junior players just to get a little bit of a experience run out in the last minute. Be nice to see the youngsters have a basket or two.
It's always nice when you can get those players. Well, regardless, it's always good to get those players a couple minutes here and there to let them build their confidence, get that game experience.
I think he should shoot though. If he gets to put them youngsters, they need to shoot the ball.
Absolutely.
You got to shoot it. Oh, that's a good take.
Nice take. I mean, I think from the Warriors, he's been really good for them, and I'm surprised that he hasn't touched the ball a bit more and they haven't gone to him a little bit more.
Definitely, agreed. Good strong drives. He's playing to his strengths, and that's helped the Warriors a whole lot this game.
You know, as I mentioned earlier, every time that they went inside the Warriors, they were successful. So for me, it was a bit strange that they didn't do that a bit more. Especially when the opposition's in the zone, go inside.
Agreed, and work the ball inside out, and then, you know, take it from there and see what happens, and just increase the ball movement. Okay, you got to shoot that young fella.
Oh my God! Please shoot that. Oh, unfortunate. I don't think he was ready for that.
He looks really nervous, to be honest with him.
He probably did not expect to get any minutes in this game.
Yeah, that's true.
Another nice drive.
He can go home and tell his friend, look, I played in a Division 1 NBL match. Another good looking shot. So both benches completely emptied out.
Oh, he couldn't convert that.
Missed a little gimme at the end, but that was not the story of the day. Our 21-point win for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what a shooting spectacle out there by the Cavaliers, and a very deserved win, in my opinion. And again, Martel and Tyler, the story of the game.
Definitely, those two right there, unstoppable throughout, and they couldn't do anything with it. We got McLemore with 44 points, 4 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 steals as well to add to it. Not much more he could have done on the day. He's absolutely everywhere, doing everything.
No, absolutely, and as you said, probably Christmas break couldn't come at a better time for the Warriors, for them to regroup and get the second part of the season probably off to a better start.
It's been a great game on a nice Saturday evening. It's been a pleasure spending the day commentating the game with you, and looking forward to the next one.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.